Most people think that millionaires are just lucky, born into money, or had some magical opportunity that no one else could get. But the truth is, for the majority of self-made millionaires, their wealth didn't start with money. It started with habits. And the single most powerful set of habits they practice begins in the morning. You see, your mornings set the tone for your entire day. If you start your day in chaos, snoozing your alarm, scrolling endlessly on your phone, rushing out the door with no plan, then don't be surprised when your whole day feels scattered, unproductive, and wasted. But if you start your morning with intention, discipline, and clarity, you create momentum. And momentum is what separates the average from the exceptional. Millionaires understand that control of the morning is control of the day. That's why so many of them wake up before the rest of the world. It's not about being part of some secret 5 a.m. club. It's about having quiet hours free from distraction, where you can think, plan, and move without the noise of the world. In those hours, they're not reacting to emails or notifications. They're proactive, setting the tone for how their day will unfold. Now, here's the key. The average person wakes up and immediately reacts. They react to alarms. They react to social media. They react to messages. They react to other people's demands. Millionaires, on the other hand, begin their mornings with creation, not reaction. They create clarity by journaling. They create focus by visualizing their goals. They create energy by exercising. And they create momentum by tackling their most important tasks before anyone else has even had breakfast. Think about it this way. If you start every morning by asking, "What's the one thing I can do today that moves me closer to my bigger vision?" and then you actually do it before noon, how much progress would you make in a month? In a year? In 5 years? That's the compounding effect of millionaire mornings. Another crucial habit is reflection and visualization. It sounds simple, even silly, but the power of writing down your goals every morning cannot be overstated. When you put pen to paper, you're telling your brain what to focus on. You're programming your subconscious to seek out opportunities, to filter information, and to move toward your vision. This is not magic, it's neuroscience. The brain literally builds pathways to help you achieve the things you consistently focus on. Millionaires also understand the value of their time. They guard their mornings because they know their brain is sharpest in the first few hours after waking. They don't waste that time on meaningless tasks. They use it for deep work, creative thinking, and strategic planning. That's why while most people are still groggy, checking Instagram stories, the millionaire is already 3 steps ahead, building the foundation for a successful day. Energy is another piece of the puzzle. Wealth is built by people who can sustain high levels of energy and focus for long periods of time. And that energy doesn't come from luck, it comes from routines. Morning workouts, meditation, hydration, and nutrition are not just healthy habits, they're wealth habits. Because a tired, sluggish mind cannot create, cannot sell, cannot inspire, and cannot build. Millionaires fuel themselves in the morning so that they can perform at their best throughout the day. But maybe the most important habit of all is intentionality. Millionaires don't stumble into their mornings, they design them. Every action has a purpose. Every choice moves them closer to their vision. And this consistency compounds over years. That's why someone who spends 5 years of mornings, journaling, exercising, planning, and building will be in a completely different universe from someone who spent those same mornings sleeping in and scrolling. Here's the reality. You don't need millions of dollars to start living like a millionaire. You just need discipline. Wake up with intention. Protect your mornings. Journal your goals. Move your body, fuel your energy. Work on your biggest priority before the world distracts you. Do this every day, and you'll start to notice a shift. You'll feel more in control, more productive, and more focused. And over time, those shifts add up to massive results. So, the question isn't whether millionaire morning habits work. The question is whether you're willing to commit to them. Because the difference between where you are now and where you want to be is hidden in the small choices you make every single morning. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel ready. Millionaires didn't wait. They created the readiness through their actions. Remember this. You don't have to be rich to start living with millionaire discipline. But you do have to start, because if you master your mornings, you can master your life. So take control starting tomorrow, and watch how everything changes. And if you want more powerful money and motivation videos just like this one, hit that subscribe button right now. Don't just watch. Take action and join the community of people building their millionaire life every single day.